Yeah, hi everyone. So perhaps tonight's a lesson in humility. I'll take you through where I'm up to. Number one, lesson learnt when moulding is preserve your centre. I had a massive dilemma. How do I find the centre again? So what I did is I actually put a mark here and here, and I don't know if you can see, ruled a line, and then I scribed out and got an X here, and then I picked a center on that line. That line's a chord, by the way. You'll learn about chords by watching the Pre-Dynastic Vase playlist. And I've drawn a line straight through, and that's given me a center line. And then of course I've measured from the edge of the circumference back 305 millimeters, which is half of the 610 diameter, and it's given me my center. You'll see here the positive detail of the sand compass, and I've just put a refill from a ballpoint pen, and I've just put that through that center mark. But now when you look, what we actually have is, when I work this all the way around, we've got incomplete moulding, and we've got a big overhang here. So it's a lesson in moulding. I'd never moulded before. So would I mould better based on the experience of these two moulds? Yes, I've learned a lot. And that's part of the process, and we embrace it. I come to thinking, well, what can I make of this? And as they say in New Zealand, you can't kill a dead horse, so we're going to flog it a little harder. What I've decided is to write this side off, obviously, because we have just a shortcoming there. Okay, it's just not wide enough. This side from about here, almost 180 degrees. I move that around. Okay, sort of wide enough. We're not going to get a good finished product, but I want to learn, and so I want to see what happens with this methodology and how that will react with a bit of permafill. For those of you watching from perhaps UK, USA, or other parts around the world, this is really just like we call it a Gibboard plaster filler. You may call it rock wall or some other internal wall lining terminology. So we're just going to use that. I did think about using a two-part bog, but then again, as I learnt with quick dry cement, you're working against drying times, and that's not always the most forgiving when moulding. So we're going to give this a go and just see how this works. I'll be really interested to see how my tool selection, I am a creative person, I think outside the square, and this tool selection here of this wooden spoon, because I just love that curvature, I just sort of envisaged perhaps being able to move that around that curve without too many digs. So I'm just going to spread some out and see how we go. It's really just research and development on perhaps the tooling I'm using, and also the products I'm using, all in the investigation process of how can I do it better third time around. I am really passionate about the cycloid curve. I think the underside curve of the schist disc is a very under-discussed topic. So I've talked enough for this video. We'll cut and go to the next one. Thanks, everyone.